Hi friends, Lauren here from Move and Breathe. I'm going to share with you guys this amazing, easy weeknight dinner. It kind of came together as an accident, but everybody loved it, and I've been making it like on repeat, and it's just like the perfect wintertime coziness. So it's like a lasagna fake out. So I didn't show you how to do this because I am assuming that you know how to ground some meat. So today I'm using ground bison, but you could use ground bison, you could use ground turkey, some kind of lean ground meat, and I've already drained it. So I'm just adding this to the pan, and I do it all in the pan. I make this like so easy, and honestly, start to finish, preparing it is super quick. So I start with that, and then I use a jar of this sauce. It's like Rouse. I think you say Rouse. I actually don't know how you say it, but that's what I think. But I like it because it's clean ingredients, and I will say it is pretty expensive. But if you buy it at Costco, it goes on sale, and it's like pretty reasonable. So I throw that in and I mix it around and just coat the ground meat with the sauce so that I make sure it all gets coated in there. And then the next step is actually to add cottage cheese. So if I had like one container, I'd probably just dump the whole thing in, but I have this like giant one from Costco. So you put about 2 cups in, and I'm sure my family's gonna love that I put the tomatoey spoon in here, but they'll live. So two cups of cottage cheese. This adds a little extra protein, makes it kind of creamy. So mix that around nice and good. And then I'm going to add some spinach. So I add some fresh spinach just so there's some greens in it. You could also serve this with a salad if your family's like, oh, I don't want green stuff. You don't have to do that. But my family loves it when I do it. And then I actually did it the first time like this, and then the next time I did it, I just have some like organic spinach. A couple handfuls of that. Then the next time I made it, I didn't put the spinach, and they were like, "You didn't put the spinach in." I was like, "Oh gosh, I didn't even remember that I put the spinach in the first time." So really, like this is a meal that is very forgiving. You can like add things, you can take it away. This looks like a disaster. Just trust me. It actually also looks like a disaster when you make it and you put it in your bowl, but it tastes so good. And then, so I use this. I think you say banza pasta, and it's made from chickpeas. And this one is the rotini, but I've done it with the shells. I've done it with some of the other like shapes. It was on sale at Publix this week, so I grabbed a couple boxes of it. And you kind of have to fold this in carefully. I mean, I'm definitely making the biggest mess, but hopefully yours won't be such a mess. And you could like put this all in like a giant bowl and then mix it all together, but I don't know. I hate to mess something else up. So I just keep like slowly adding this in. And then for time's sake, we're going to pretend like I went ahead and added it all, but I haven't yet, but I will. And then the next part is that once you get it in and you like kind of smush it all down, I just take some fresh Parmesan and a little grater and grate Parmesan on top, all over the top of it. And this is just like to taste whatever amount that you want on there. You put this on. And then so what I'm doing right now, I'm not actually going to eat it right now. I'm just making this because we're going to have it for dinner tonight. So I'll cover it with foil, throw it in the fridge. And then right before I'm ready to bake it, I'll turn the oven on. I put it at like 375 covered for 30 minutes. And then I'll pull the cover off and bake it off for like 10 minutes at the end just to like crisp up the top. But it's amazing, and I think you're going to love it. And the other good news is that it's really high protein. So I can't give you exact because it depends on the meat that you use, but if you divide it into 6 servings, which is for our family, like that's pretty much all we'll get because we're big eaters in our house, but it's somewhere between 40 and 50 grams of protein per serving. So it's got great macros, it's low in fat, and it tastes delicious, and I think you're going to love it. Enjoy.